Hello and welcome to Laurice's Kitchen. Yes, it's another viewer request. Addex Rowran wants to see how I put ratatouille together. Typically, this is a summer stew that hails from the Provence region of France. Since it's the middle of winter, all my vegetables will be picked fresh from the grocery store. Let's see what we're gonna need. We start this stew by slicing a large onion. I'm using a sweet onion, medium coarse. I also have one large yellow bell pepper. This is also getting sliced medium coarse, although you could slice it into thin strips. This stew is very garlicky, so you can use as much or as little garlic as you like. I'm using about 5 cloves. This needs to be minced fine. I'm cubing one large eggplant into medium dice. Now we do want to keep the outside, but we need to get rid of anything that's very spongy or doesn't look good. I'm seasoning this eggplant with a little bit of salt before it even goes in the pan. Because it's winter, my summer squash is actually pretty skimpy, so I have 3 summer squash. This is also getting cubed into medium dice. And so are these 2 green zucchini. All we need is a small bundle of thyme, and we can get over to the stove and start cooking. I have my largest nonstick pan on over medium-high heat. We're starting with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and then we'll be adding in this eggplant. If your pan looks dry, you can just add a couple more tablespoons of olive oil. This is getting sauteed until it's tender and it starts to brown. The eggplant is coming out of the pan, then we'll add another tablespoon or so of olive oil and in goes the zucchini. That too is getting sauteed until it's tender and it just starts to brown. Then that comes out of the pan, we add another couple tablespoons of olive oil and in go the bell peppers, onions, and garlic. I'm sauteing this until it becomes fragrant and tender. We don't want it to turn brown. Now that these are tender and fragrant, I'm seasoning them with about a teaspoon of salt and about a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, although that is optional. I'm adding the tomatoes in with the peppers and onions. They need to be broken up. Now I am using San Marzanos, although you could use any nice quality plum tomatoes. Once this tomato sauce begins to simmer, we're putting the thyme bundle in, and then we're topping it all with the rest of those vegetables. Then this simmers for about 45 minutes to an hour, or until everything is nice and tender and it's started to thicken a bit. This looks so tender and delicious. We're going to take this off the heat, allow it to cool, and then it's going in the refrigerator overnight. You can serve this warm the day that it's made, although it does taste better if it's been allowed to refrigerate overnight. You can eat it cold, although it is warmed up and served on top of other dishes. Let's give this a taste. Oh, these vegetables are so pretty. I'm eating it cold. Oh, those flavors are wonderful. Thank you for visiting Laurice's Kitchen. If you enjoyed this video, give the like button a click and don't forget to leave a comment. We're always happy to hear from you. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel and don't keep us a secret. Share our videos with your friends and family. You can follow us on Facebook for behind-the-scenes pics and videos, and on Twitter for upcoming videos and the random cat picture.